We actually have the third anemone style for Melia. It's just pure gold. I kind of like it just because I find it a little bit funny. Like, that's not in her character at all. But honestly, the first style just looks better. We also have the Meteor Staff, which I believe is the most powerful weapon Melia can actually get in Future Connected. At least through just defeating enemies. It only has one slot, but that's fine. Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. In the last episode, we did a few quests around Grandel in order to make it so there are more collection points available to us. This time, we are going to be speaking to Radzum because he has a quest for us.
Who, me?
Oh, it's you. I'm glad you stopped by. I have something I'd run by you. As a researcher, I've been doing my part to alleviate the food shortage threatening us by developing a new food source. It will be a complete solution, meeting the nutritional requirements of all organic beings born of Bionis. I will call it Radzumalt Cubed. See, I even have a name ready, but it was the question of flavor profile that I found hardest, stymieing my progress. Us Machina lack a sense of taste, so it may only be natural, but it's the last step before I can call my formula complete. If only I had access to the ephemeral spice that makes any and all things into delicacies, the Gluttons Herb. Friends, could I persuade you to help me search for the stuff? 3 Gluttons Herbs. I hear that flavor is a vitally important element of food intake for organic life. Bearing that in mind, fixing the flavor profile is more important than balancing the nutritional values. Hence, the Gluttons Herb, a plant native to this region, which, when mixed in food and heated, gives it delicious flavor. But what does delicious flavor mean exactly? It's so deeply fascinating. No problem. Leave it to me. What a weird life that would be. To have to make food for people who have a sense of taste when you don't. That would be so weird. There's a Fog Beast Bunya. I've seen Bunnets and Bunnivs, but I don't think we ever actually saw Bunya just because I didn't go out of my way to look in areas where you could find them. To get the Gluttons Herb, we have to go around this cave. It's right outside of the Grandel Ramparts. I honestly thought we had to come here a lot earlier. For some reason in my brain, this is where we had to go for the Cerulean Shard in order to get the Ether Pick upgrade. But no, you don't actually have to come here at any point. There is a Ponspector here. There's, this quest that you need to do in order to unlock the final quest later in the game. Which I realized in the last one, the Old King's Testament, that's a cool name. But, I realized in the last episode, after I recorded it, that this obviously will not unlock the final quest because we haven't done all the Ponspector quests. Although, I have, mixed notes on whether or not the Ponspector quests actually count towards the quote-unquote final quest of Future Connected. Gluttons Herb is right up here. There is a Fog Beast Appease that's only level 69. We're already level 74 at this point, so even if it runs into us, it's not a huge threat. However, what is a threat is Contemptuous Greymane and the fact that this thing locked onto us. Luckily, it wasn't close enough to attract Greymane. Oh my god. Greymane is the name of a Skyrim character. I don't know why I'm bothering to use Monado armor. I just wasted a Monado art. Yeah, that was easy. How was that a Fog Beast? The only cool thing about that was the music. The second Gluttons Herb. Yeah, Contemptuous Greymane. This is the immovable Rotbart of Future Connected. Immovable Rotbart? No. You can go right around him and get this Giant's Trove that he's guarding. Martial Artistry. Earrings that help develop arts. AP earned increases. This is very good if you want to get your arts upgraded. And aggro up 4. which would be good for Nene. Oh! Nene's jumping noise is cute. Here's the last one in the Gluttons Herb. And, oh my god, I skip-traveled up here. Every time I jump into this pond, Nene always gets hurt. Well, it was Melia this time. And they don't even take a full health bar of damage somehow. Like, I know they can't die, but it doesn't even get them down to 1. Your fellow party members can only die in battle.
Fusion of umami taste and raw power. One swig and the body become powerhouse.
Oh, I'm sure he's telling the complete truth.
Something on your mind?
Oh, so that's the famed Gluttons Herb. Now then, let me have a look-see. As I thought, this plant contains special or aromatic compounds not found in any other species known to science. If only I could transcribe the molecular structure and replicate the compound, it would lead me to... Oh, my apologies. My analytical brain has sprung into action again. Thank you very much for this, friends. With your help, I'm a step closer to finalizing my work. Once Radzamalt the Cubed is ready, you will of course be more than welcome to try it and give me your honest opinions. Neat! There's a garbage truck again. Only get experience from that, it looks like, but that's fine. It's experience I didn't get from fighting Greymane. I keep wanting to call him Illustrious Greymane, but that is definitely not his name. Are there any other quests, or are we stuck to only Ponspector quests now? Let's see. If there are no other quests, then yeah, it looks like Ponspectors might be all we have left to do. Other than quiet moments. Alright, well, for the remainder of this series up until the finale we're going to be doing Ponspector quests. We're going to be getting the remainder of the Ponspectors and then hopefully finishing things so we can go and fight the Fog King. We're going to start with the one at the Old King's Testament because climbing up here is a pain in the ass and I don't want to have to do it anymore after this quest. This place is really cool though. I just don't like climbing it. Hello? I know what one this is. Oh god. Qualified, certified, never not ain't not pumpified. Ponspector set is game, surveying new lands is game. You see ropey bridge that connect to enormous stone pillar over there, boss. Set have irrepressible urge to stand on terrace of bridge and give voice to own determination and pumpedness. But they're already Rogel on terrace, and they showing Set lots of aggro. Why have beef with Set? Rogel need to chill out. Set is just live on truth. Sometimes Napalm bro just gotta shout. I'm Sonic now. Set make earnest request. Please do as Set ask. If Set not can shout determination from terrace, life is over. Defeat the bodacious Rogels on the terrace of Whisperwind Crossing. Did the quest description say we have no choice but to evict them? Oh, that's... I mean, okay, whatever. We'll do it. They're on this bridge. And somehow I still get the feeling Sultner Seal Island would be faster. Wait. Am I wrong, or is Sultner Seal one of the seal islands we had to visit in the base game? I know there was Katoral. I don't remember what the other one was called, but I could have sworn it was called Sultner. So I guess the island moved, but then who built the bridge to get to it? Also no, because that seal was for the Prison Island gate. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm going to take out my confusion on these bodacious Rogels. Who's still a very funny name. Oh yeah, we took almost that entire thing's entire health bar with backslash. This is very easy. We were meant to do this one much earlier, apparently. Yeah, that was easy. But now we have to go all the way back to the Old King's Testament. That was tight, boss. So much strong. Set moved to manly, salty tears. Now Set can go to terrace in peace. Bear with Set 1 minute. Shouting out of blood, sweat, and tears of determination conclude with success. You the boss. I'm glad everything worked out. Such big relief. Mr. Shulk was like shining star. Set feel connected to you by unbreakable thread of destiny, boss. Gonna hang out with the crowd until we find Chief 1-1, okay? Okay. Alright, we have the coolest of the Ponspectors. During your journey to Biona's shoulder, Chief 1-1 took Set aside and said, Set, Chief have great trust in you. Set not so easily trusting as that, so not quite believe in Chief 100%. That why Set gotta see for Set's self what Chief 1-1 get up to. Anyway, Set counting on you, boss. And he's a part of the red team. Meh? Other Ponspectors? Sure thing, boss. Set got a red hot tip for you. Should check this place, no kidding. Alright, we've learned the whereabouts of further Ponspectors. Next, we're going to go all the way to the Navir Crossroads. Because something tells me we were probably supposed to do this one, like, near our first or second visit to Companion's Cape. We have Tay. Qualified, certified, only mildly terrified. Ponspector Tay is, name, and safe for surveying new lands is game. But really, none of that matter right now. Tay is smack in the middle of cataclysmic struggle of life and death. That doesn't sound good. I think we ought to resolve this issue quickly. Do you not agree, Shulk? Tay was sneak secret surveying, careful to hide from watchful monster eyes, but then made worst mistake of life. At end upon inspection, let little victory cheer slip out, and the monsters spotted Tay. Monsters poised to lunge for soft, succulent body of Tay. Thanks to quick escape legs, Tay able to hoof it all the way here, but then grim realization dawned on Tay. Somehow Tay lose more precious than life protective charm. Tay think possibly could have dropped at Nerthus Necropolis just up slope here. Oh, please help Tay to find, dear friends. Tay's begging you. We already found this earlier. Okay, that was easy. Oh, friends found! Oh, his happiest day of life of Tay. Tay was starting to be afraid would have dangerous bad luck forever. Well, I'm speaking English. I am a true Napon. I'm not a dude in a suit. He's regained his composure now that it's back. Friends seem like reliable sort of folk, and Tay do need to see Chief 1-1, so maybe. What friends say to escort Tay to meet Chief? Fear of Tay dwindled a tiny pebble if surrounded with trusty allies. Tay might look like wimpy pants on first blink, but cowardly exterior actually hiding real talent. Friends know archaeology center at Frontier Village. Surveying is indispensable skill for excavation, and Tay happened to be proud member of survey department. Path of surveying fraught with alertsome monsters, but Tay knows secret art of sneaking and weaving between. Can tell friends all about juicy footsteppings later. And he's a member of the yellow team. We only have 3 left, and one of them is 1-1. Alright. Who is next? The one near the old Expedition HQ, probably. We had all the way down here from the Expedition HQ. If I remember, this is like the second hardest of the Ponspector quests.
You speak to Nonona?
Qualified, certified,
Mortal.
deified. Ponspector Nonona is name. But what is in name? Peh. Ahem. It seemed fate ordained us to meet. Laws of space-time converge on single point. For one of Ponspector blood cannot but happen. Time is nigh. After eons of wait, dreams soon come to fruition. Cut down miscreant. Thingamajigger. I don't know what number that is. Must fall. Let this act fan flames of rebellion and upturn world of shambles. Meh? Friends want to know more about Thingamajigger number? And why world is shambles? Now is not time nor place for expositioning. Firstly, must make pact with Nonona, and to do so, must slay odious fiend that lie beyond. Beslayer of one untidy surely lead friends to original proof. Then, and only then, may friends begin on path of reaching true lore. The fuck? Threads of fateliness, please to weave warble winding way. Is this Luke at me? Nonona's calling. Yeah, this is definitely meant to be the second to last one. And the thing we need to defeat is in the the Zekramarga Quarry. I'll learn to pronounce it someday, but not today. We have to go through basically this entire dungeon again. For the third time. I'm going to speed up until we actually reach the thing we need to defeat. Finally made it. We have these Ether Igna, Goldie Chromar, Thingamajigger whatever, and a unique monster that isn't what we need to fight. We can lure these things away from that unique monster and deal with them separately. That's what I'm going to do. Because, preferably, we don't fight anything with a golden tag in this Let's Play, apparently. Even though we could absolutely handle it. I'm going to be using Monado armor even when I don't need it, just in case. Because we're doing fine in terms of keeping the talent gauge up most of the time. So that's fine. Thingamajigger. We can lure that away as well. We have to tell everyone to come to us though, so they don't walk into the view of the unique monster. Yeah, I find it very funny that the unique monster isn't what you need to attack. I don't want to spoil Chrono Trigger, but it reminds me of a boss in Chrono Trigger. Although there's like actual like science-related real-world reasons for the way that boss acts. We got Nonona's License. And you know what? Why not? Ravager Epelpizia. We're level 75 now, he's no longer a golden tag, so it technically qualifies as something I'm willing to fight. Alright, yeah, he's sitting on a giant's treasure chest, actually. So it's actually a really good idea to fight this guy. Also, the Ponspectors look like they have pretty high tension, so if we can get a Union Strike, we win. And there we go. We win. That was easy. I never actually went over this, but if you hit the button prompt as soon as the outer circle hits the middle circle, not the B button, but the circle that surrounds the B button, that raises the bonus damage for the Ponspectors significantly more. I'm very bad at the timing, so yeah. We open this treasure trove. Sage Artistry. This gives us experience up 4. This is very good for leveling up if you are underleveled. I'm not going to be using it because I honestly didn't even know it was here and I didn't get it in my test playthrough, so who cares? Can't be that important. Nonona. At last, long-awaited desire of Nonona is fulfilled. Now present proof that friends wrested from grasp of one untidy, and bring light to world of shambles. Meh? Friends understand words coming out of mouth of Nonona, but not meaning? Just give license of Nonona back, please. I like Nonona. The proof Nonona spoke of turned out to be a simple Ponspector license belonging to Nonona himself. Poison attack 4. Meh? No. Since ancient time of immemory, brethren have sought to reach fabled Yonderland. Only worthy Napon may follow as adherents of Oracle 1-1. But no see truthiness. Oracle 1-1 is savior chosen by old-time legacy. Memo that Nordona Pickup and Archaeology Center said as much. Must be accurate, more or less. Find 1-1. Bestow upon 1-1 this most divine revelation from beyond veil. Only then will door of feasibility open. Threads of fateliness, please to weave warble winding way wendily.
I'll never get used to this feeling.
Another member of the red team. We have one blue team member and one red team member left. Location of other underlings? No. See. Vaguely. Check here. This episode's been going on a while, but we only have one more Ponspector quest to do other than 1-1s, so... Oh, it's this one. Okay. Wait, no. Old Expedition HQ is not where I need to be. You have to go to Zen's Thoroughfare, you have to go all the way up there again, you have to jump down the cliff again, and you have to reach the Ponspector that we already saw that I just didn't talk to. I'm gonna speed up or cut until I find him, because this is gonna be a little while. All the way down here on this little thing overlooking the junks that takes forever to get to is our final Ponspector. Hikasa. Qualified, certified. Though patience is severely tried, Ponspector Hikasa is named, surveying new lands is game. But cannot certify in these conditions. If not have stakes, not equipped to do job. Friends must hear lament of Hikasa. Could you go into more detail? In order for measure elevation of point, Hikasa drives stakes for use as markers. But then come back to finally measure, stake is missing, and this recurrent issue starting to go beyond joke. And Hikasa double-triple check if securely driven in, so no blaming slip of mind or gust of wind or other such guff, capiche? Sorry, Hikasa just eager to get quota done. We'll watch from high ground so friends acquiesce to put stake back in. We have to plant Hikasa's stake on the lake shore by the side of the junks. See stake with red top on left bank of lake? That one all fine. Problem is elsewhere. Keep up. There is tree on bank that neighbors bank with stake in it. Please plant stake in area under tree. No problem. Leave it to me. Got Hikasa's steak. Not the kind that I want to eat. You have to go all the way down here. And then all the way over there. And after we do this, we have to go all the way back to Hikasa. I don't like this one. It's literally, it's wasting your time because it's funny. Which, it is funny, but it's also a waste of time, and I just don't like that. I don't like when the game wastes your time for no reason, which Xenoblade games are good about not doing in almost every other circumstance, other than this and Poppy Swap. I guess this is the place? Right, that's the stake planted. Okay, now we have to return to Hikasa. Honestly? Oh wait, only Melia can wear it. Honestly, it's worth wearing the Valak sandals just so I can use that quick step gem we got. That's how bad this quest is. Oh, that's much better. Oh, they can't keep up. See you guys later. It took forever, even with quick step, but we made it back.
Yes?
Hikasa saw! First wing witness to crime! Tirkin face make off with stake! What is big idea, huh? No respect for honest labor. This reprehensible class warfare. Too much nerves for Hikasa. Need to take 5. Hikasa have no option but to outsource job to friends. Friends generous will hear request even without paperwork, Friends will bash up Birdbrain oppressor and reclaim means of surveying. Feathered scab run off in direction of companion's cape. Friends pursue post haste. We have to leave again. They headed off in the same direction where those greed goggles are. I hate this quest so much. I genuinely forgot they even have this part with the Tyrkins, but this makes this quest so much worse. Jesus. We're strong enough now that these gluttony goggles ignore us. And all the Tyrkin that we're stealing from right now. Oh, that's embarrassing for them. We're just gonna walk up and, like... First, we're going to hit their boss in the face with a staff. And then we're gonna kick him so hard he falls on his ass. And then we're just gonna gang up on and destroy him. Oh, this must be so embarrassing for the Tyrkin. We already got the pointy stake. And now we have to walk all the way back. Finally made it all the way back to Lamentation Bridge. Ridge, not bridge. I am so sick of this quest. Was Tyrkin punished in accordance with Ponspector Manual Section 7, Paragraph 12b? Good. This stake of Hikasa is no doubt about. However, why someone naturally sharp and tapered? Is maybe that Tyrkin planned to use for a weapon? Such disrespect! Precious tool of trade for Hikasa! How can handle with such crudeness and intemperance? Ah well, at least can now finish measurements in peace. Friends, wait here just 1 minute. Ponspecting complete. 5-star job if Hikasa say so herself. Finally. Recovery up 4. With the stake thief defeated, Hikasa could complete her survey. One less thing for her to worry about. Hikasa is very senior Ponspector, long considered shoo-in for leadership position. Mostly by self, but still. But then Greenwing 1-1 get chosen for chief and select this middle of nowhere place for surveying. Stupid 1-1 tap in the pension fund of Hikasa and call it crowdfunding. Then spend every last penny. Unbelievable. This never happened before. Ponspector Guild have bylaws in place for a reason. Travel expenses never so high. When called 1-1 out at weekly meeting, he say their treasure on by on his shoulder, so not to worry about retire. But that is not problem. Problem is that follow rule and regulation to letter is what separate Napon from beast. Bile of Hikasa boil when remember. Take Hikasa to 1-1 on double. Oh god, she's going to use the spear the way the Tyrkin intended. With that, we have 11 of the 12 Ponspectors, meaning our next job is priority 1-1. Return to 1-1. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, we are going to be heading back to Grandel and speaking to 1-1 for the first time since we first found him over there doing whatever he's doing, digging into the road. This guy's a weirdo, but he's our weirdo. See you guys then.